So, hello everyone to this exclusive live session on Indian stock market. My name is Aditya Kumar Sa, and today we will uncover the immense growth opportunities available in Indian stock market. As you know, India is an emerging market and it has a great potential in upcoming years. It has shown its potential in last 10-15 years when the Nifty and Sensex has ranged from 100 reaching its mark to 60,000 right now, the Sensex mark. And now we will uncover the market it holds and the potential it uncovers in upcoming years, both for short term and long term traders. I will guide you through the charts, forecasts, and key insights on the Nifty 50 and its stocks like Tata Motors and Adani Green, Infosys, and more. We will also analyze market indices as the Nifty 50, sectors driving growth, and strategies to maximize your returns. You will know over the last 5 years, the Nifty 50 has delivered a phenomenal 100% returns from its you can look at the chart from its 2019 November from 12,200 mark to making it 26,000 high at 16 September on Monday, and now it has taken a dip which makes it a great investment opportunity in this dip. We can see the by the chart line chart we can directly draw the chart and see that it has been reached to a bottom, and further fall from here could make a good investment opportunity as an investor as of now. And with this last 5 years, Nifty 50 has returned an impressive 15 to 12 15 to 12% of annual growth rate, making it double in last 5 years. India emerging as the global powerhouse. As you know, India has been a growing economy and it has a large young population. So it has been a growing powerhouse of the world. This trends only to expected to strengthen its market. If you are serious about your wealth creations, now it's time to invest in India. Today we will cover four segments. What we are going to cover is the market overview. We will analyze the economic trends and drivers of growth. And we will also go into the deep dive into Tata Motors and Adani Green as a great investment opportunity. And we will also have a sector insights of current and upcoming opportunities. And what next? At last, we will be discussing about what investment strategies we can make and how we can structure our portfolio to 2024 and beyond for your investment opportunities. Now, India has constantly, we were talking about the Indian market, right? So, in the last decade, India has been constantly delivering a 6% GDP growth rates, making it one of the fastest growing economy globally. As you know, this growth rate trans into a stronger earning for Indian companies and higher stock valuations. You can see India growth rate has outpaced major economies like China, USA. This unique position is attracting the investors to invest in India stock market. Now we will come up with the Nifty 50 analysis. In here we can look the last 5 years trend, and even in the it has given a tremendous 100% returns. And coming to the 1 year potential, it has not been much growth we have seen in the last 1 year, right? And coming till year till that, it is the same positions. It has not been giving us the return for a longer term, and it has been stagnant for this year. Like it has touched the mark of 26,000 point in at its peak. So we can see that the dip which is coming is in buying opportunity as of now. And coming to all the charts we are seeing, it has given a tremendous return. We can see like it has recovered from all its lower points, giving the tremendous returns in upcoming years. And even you can see by the line chart, it has made a bottom considering the technical analysis as of now. And I guess like a 23,500 mark is a good opportunity for buying. The index has a strong support at a 19,000 mark, even if it is falling, but it will fall till 19 to 20,000 mark, and these are a very strong support. You can look, the index have consolidated a lot here, and when it comes here, it will be a great buying opportunity for you. Now, coming into the particularly stock analysis of Tata Motors and Adani Green, we can see how Tata Motors have performed over the last 5 years. Like you can clearly see the Tata Motors have given immense 373.79% of return in the last 5 years, and you can see it has put an high, an all-time high of 1059, uh, and now it has fallen to 800 marks, below 800 marks. So again, it's a buying opportunity. As you can see, the Indian stock market is giving a correction, and correction is always a buying opportunity in Indian stock market. Every correction we have gone through, it has given a great buying opportunity. You can see it in the even in the 2020 corona period, when it was at low as 60 and 70 mark. From there you can see there has been immense growth in Tata Motors. How we know that there are immense growth possibilities in upcoming years also? So we will know Tata Motors has growth drivers like EV markets. Tata Motors dominates the Indian EV markets with a 60% market share. And we can see the Tata Motors have launched new variants of Tata Nexons, India best selling. It is one of the India best selling electric cars, and people trust Tata like any other organizations in India. And we will see the Tata Motors 60% revenue comes from its Land Rover JLR business, which is seeing its resurgence in global mega market. Like in luxury cars, we have a Land Rover of buying a car. So we can see in the luxury domain, the Land Rover is giving a exceptional demand. And even if you see the technical chart analysis, the stock is moving above its 200-day moving averages, indicating a strong bullish movement. Support levels we can see at 760 around, with its resistance around 820. If it breaks 820, we can see like we have a green candle here, right? So after it breaks 820 in the mark, we can see an immense potential of growth, and it can reach to its previous levels of high, marking it 11, around 1100, and then we can see a breakout. And if it breaks out from there, we can see an immense potential reaching out to 1400 to 1500 in a month, in upcoming months. Okay, now we will go deep into its Tata Motor analysis. Now we will look into the financials of it. As we know, Tata Motors includes cars and utility vehicles, trucks and defense vehicles. It has a great demand in both all these sectors. Tata Motors buses are great, defense vehicles are great. The Indian government and people trust Tatas. Okay, and if we see the financial, it is also looking very great, and P to earning ratio is also very low as compared to its peer. It's only 9.06, and we can see the market capitalization it holds. It is 2.85 trillion markets, 2.85 trillion Indian rupees it holds. And coming to the statement, its year on year growth, we can see like it has been showing growth in the December and March quarter. It has slowed down its growth in due to its low demand maybe, but I guess it will be showing a reversal from here, because the demand is coming up in all the sectors of EVs, and the government uh, focus on EV and renewable energies. And but it has not shown a decline in its year on year growth. As you can see, it has been showing a year on year growth, and it has been adding billions of rupees into its revenue and profit. You can see clearly. And now coming to its assets, the assets have is never stopping for a Tata Motors, as we can see. From 2022 to 2024, it has been adding assets of three more than 3 trillions in a year. Like it has added 3.36 trillions in 2022. It has been adding 3.4 trillion in 2023, and it is estimated to be adding 3.91 trillion in 2024. The liabilities are also decreasing, so it is a good indicator for Tata Motors. And what we can see here, we will see the forecast of the Tata Motors now. We can see the Tata Motors have a great forecast, and it has a great analyst rating in buying the stocks. The the price target from current level is 977 on an average, but it has a maximum potential. 977 is the average targets which are predictable if the market performs medium to lower terms in Nifty 50. But if the market perform well and Nifty 50 supports is, I assure you the market will be more than, the price will be more than 1300 its level, and it will be crossing easily to 14 to 1500 marks as it shown in the previous trends. Like we can see it was ranging from 300 making it to 1000 in 26th August. I guess it will be breaking out this level and reaching out to 14 to 1500 levels. And even if you going with the current trend, we can expect a 60% to 70% return in 1 year time frame. Now we will be coming to the Adani Green analysis. Okay, we can see the Adani Green. The Adani Green has been providing a tremendous returns because of its support from Indian government and its focuses on renewable energies. It has installed renewable capacity growth chart. Like we can see, Adani Green is one of the largest renewable global portfolios, with a plan to expand 20 gigawatt by 2025 in the upcoming 1 years. By 2025, we can see Adani Green has a great plan, and this makes a great opportunity to buy. And what India's commitment to achieving 50% energy generation from renewables from the sources by 2030 positions Adani Green as a key beneficiary. As we can see, the India progresses towards the adoption of renewable energies and its inclusion in the all the vehicles, all the energy uses India uses. Okay, so it will be a very potential for Adani Green. We can see the stock is very bullish. Uh, Looking into the past trends in the past 5 years, but it has given a great dip in last 6 months. I guess it has given a minus 44.6% 61% return due to some news goings on Adani, I guess. Yeah, there has been negative news, but it has a growth potential. It can back up from the bad news and grow, because India has a great potential and it is working on India renewable sector energy. The stocks totally forms a bullish pattern in the long term. Okay, previously also we have seen there was a fall from Hindenburg report. We can see from the in January 2023 there was a report coming up of Hindenburg, which has taken Adani Group by a storm and has taken the stocks by half. But it still, after all the new settlement and all, it has grown to its new levels, and it was making the new highs in upcoming days. But still now, due to the market condition and negative news revolving around, it is still falling now. Okay, but we can expect in upcoming years to be a great potential. Now we can see, like in last 5 years, even after all this news and rumors going on around Adani Green Energy, it has given us that immense 979% return. Even a Nifty 50 is lacking, not even giving a 10% of what it has delivered as of now. It has given almost 1000% return in last 5 years. You can look at the potential Adani Green holds. Now coming to its financials, we can see like we know Adani Green engages in the business of selling power generated, okay, and purchase of ancillary goods. And it is not a very old company. It has been founded in 2015 in Ahmedabad, and it has a very great market cap of 1.82 billion. Now look, we will look at the ownership of this share closely, because it's matter a lot. Because the more the closely held shares are in the market by the promoters, it indicates a long-term growth prospects for it, uh, for the market. As we see, there are only free float shares available to the public. That is only 19% here, right? And all the promoters and the families hold 80.31% shares. The promoters are holding more than 80% of shares, so you can just imagine what growth potential it has been holding. The promoters are planning very big in upcoming years. And it performance, if we look at the statements, okay, uh, we will see the year and year growth in income statement. As we can see, year and year growth, okay, from making adding every quarter, it has added 19 billions, 25 billions, on and around 20 billions to each and every quarter. There has been decline only in the March 2024 quarter, but it is again regained, I guess, in June 2024 quarter and September quarter, with a great push to 30, adding 30% and 37% in its quarter. And its gross profit, looking into the gross profit from 2022, we can see the gross profit is also increasing, okay, from 9.38 billion to adding up to 18.21 billion till now. The gross profit have been doubled in last 2 years, and year on year growth has been given 15, has been adding 50% to its, in the last 2 years. Total till month, it has been generated 107.27 billions of revenue, and gross profit is 67.454% billion. And even if you look all the statement here, it's very positive, and it's very promising to the investors. Now we will look at the total assets and liabilities. The assets has also been increasing. If we can see, the assets have increased 50% from 673 billion to 982 billion. It will be reaching to a trillion very soon. The assets which is whole, and the liabilities is also increasing, but it has not been increasing at terms of the asset is increasing. As you can see, the total assets is increasing. In 2022 it was 13.5% increase, and the liabilities was 6.88%. And it was the same, only it was equal, I guess, in 2020, with little bit of liabilities growing more than assets. Okay, like 14.47 was the assets growth, and 16.60% was the liabilities growth, making it. And in 2024, we can see it has taken a great appreciation in its assets, making it 31.44%, and the liabilities was low as 18.51%. And in total till now, we can see September till 2024, it assets has been increased to 982 billions, making, adding another 13.746% to its assets, and the liability is growing at 19.60% only. So we can see the assets growing much more than its liabilities, which makes a great potential. As the more the asset grows, the more the its resources will be utilized for making all the renewable energies and putting it into the Indian economy, making it more drivers towards the renewable energy. And we can see the statistics, it's all the price to earning ratio, PE ratio. We can see in the 22 quarter it was 517. It was really high at that point of time. It's currently trading at 165 due to some, you can see, from 2022 it has not been marked, it hasn't marked any growth in the stock price, but it has marked in the revenue profit terms. So the PE ratio has declined. It has been one third from what it was in 2022. So I guess even if if it goes three times from here, the Adani Grain could easily reach on and around 2500, making it to 3000 level easily if it goes to the 500 PE, I guess. Then we will go to its revenue part. We can see the revenue part from 2017 to 2023. You can see the revenue, which was revenue, you can see it was only around 12 billion. It was 12 billion. Okay, it was around 9 and 10 billions, and it has been showing increase, but and it has been showing increase consistently. You can look, it has been making it to 25 billions in 2018. Okay, and it is just crossing 25 billions in 2019, and it is showing a great potential after 2020. It has increased till 50 billion in 2021, and it has been close to reaching now 100 billion in revenue. Now you can look at the potential, the stock which was just at 10 billion. Hmm? Finish.